Alright folks, what's up? I'm back here with the new rebooted Batman. Not really new, but newer. 2005's Batman Begins. And boy, was this awesome. I remember it's the first Batman movie I ever saw in theaters, because it was the only one I was alive to see in theaters. I remember I was really young, and I wanted to see Batman really badly on opening night, and my parents said no because we were going out to dinner. I was young, I didn't know, and I asked what the name of the restaurant was, and they're like, "Oh, we don't remember." So we were driving and we passed by the movie theater, and I just put, I'm like, "Oh, there's Batman. We should go watch it." And they just turned down to the movie theater. I was really confused. And they're like, "We're not going to dinner. We're going to see the new Batman movie." And I was just beyond happy, and I was even happier coming out of the movie. This was just an awesome movie and a great reinvention to Batman. It was the Batman I always wanted to see, and I know it was the Batman that Batman fans always wanted to see. This Batman, Batman Begins, is by director Christopher Nolan, and boy is he good. Just everything was just balanced so nicely, just filmed so nicely. The action scenes, the dialogue. He had help with David S. Goyer and his brother Jonathan Nolan. It was great. I love it. I love his work, and I love his future movies to come. Alright, let's start off with cast. Boy, is this cast good. First, we have Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne and Batman, and he had a pretty hard job. He had a lot of different ways of Bruce Wayne to play, and he was just phenomenal in every way. Perfect Batman, perfect Bruce Wayne. I love the voice. Anyone who doesn't, suck it up. It's great. Um, he was just perfect. I really can't see anybody else for Batman. It's gonna have a hard time when a future Batman reboot comes to take him out of the way, or even these movies out of the way, because they are just so good. He is just so good, so talented. Next we have Michael Caine, and he is awesome. I'm gonna pretty much say that about everybody, but he is awesome in this movie. It would look like he would come off as that annoying old guy that you want to get off the screen, but you don't. He's just great, and yeah, he is. Next we have Katie Holmes. She is the weakest of the main cast, but she does a pretty nice job. She is the only weak link to this movie. But she wasn't bad. She was decent. So next we have Liam Neeson as Ra's al Ghul, whatever you want to pronounce him as. Um, he is awesome too. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. There's just so much I'm trying to remember to say. But yeah, he is great as well. Morgan Freeman as Lucius Fox, great as well. Love the character, love everything just in this movie. I love the idea of Bruce Wayne training under Ra's. It's just really great stuff. It was nice to see a flashback, just how he becomes Batman, knowing that there's so much more than just a dude in a cape. It's just great. I love it. I can watch this movie and love it even more every time I see it. Um, Next we have Cillian Murphy as Scarecrow. He's really creepy. He's really good. The only another thing I love Scarecrow, and I was a little bit unhappy about how easily he was taken out by Katie Holmes. But he plays cameos throughout the rest of the trilogy, which is pretty cool. I like him a lot. I wish there was just a little bit more of him, but it was a nice balance between Ra's and Scarecrow. And it didn't do that two villain cliche teaming up things, because they don't really. They sort of they're bringing in the poison and the toxin together, but they're sort of doing their own thing. Um, yeah, I just love the backstory. This is something huge. I loved Hans Zimmer's score throughout everything. It's so great and so talented. Um, yeah, I love him as Zimmer, or I love him as the score for the films. If you really go back, and this goes throughout the Joker theme, throughout the Bane theme, throughout the Batman theme, if you go on the special features for all the movies. You see how he comes up with this stuff, and it's just brilliant. Yeah, it's just so great. Um, and it just sets up for greatness to come. Um, it's a great way to start off a trilogy. Um, Great cast, great story, just everything. It floats so nicely. And the thing I noticed about Christopher Nolan is that he can make his movies are long, but he can make them feel like they go by like a snap. And if you can do that, you're a true filmmaker, and he is. And this is just a great film. As are the others, which the next film, The Dark Knight, it's a big one. I'm going to be getting into that one next. Score of Batman Begins, I give it a 9 out of 10. Yeah, I loved it a lot. One of my favorite movies of all time. Third favorite superhero movie, but you'll see what the other two are, and I'm sure as you hear me raving about this, what the other two are. So yeah, we'll see you guys later, and next will be The Dark Knight. Oh, and for the record, I know these are coming up on the same day. It's because I filmed these a while before, just hadn't gotten them up yet. So I decided why not get them all up on one time. So yeah, we'll see you guys later. Thanks.